This is from a show called Release the Hounds.
If they let dogs go after a person, I will lose it.
Well,
Shibble, do they set dogs on people?
let's find out.
This is normal. 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 This is normal.
Hello, and welcome to This is Normal, the show where we watch things that are extremely normal. My name is Chris Anderson, but if you host a podcast with me, you can call me Shibble.
And I'm Ethan Sereski, and my family hails from Lithuania.
Well, there you go. So, Ethan, I wanted to share with you some stuff that's very near and dear to my heart.
Shib, I got to cut you off. Is this normal stuff you have to share with me that's near and dear to your heart? Because that's all I'm going to have attention for.
I think it's going to be perhaps our most normal content yet, if I'm being honest with you. This is stuff, people who know me know that I am a big fan of reality competition shows.
Oh, he does talk about them a lot, even off the air when he's not being a celebrity.
Yeah, it's true. When I see 4 contestants have 3 rounds to win $10,000 and they're doing literally anything, I am on board. I have seen people do. I'm just going to rattle off a list before we even get started.
Go ahead.
And some of these we might even cover in the show.
Oh,
I've seen reality competition shows for bootlegging, knife making, knife wielding, jewelry making, woodworking, general crafting, miniature crafting, miniature baking.
Wait, what's miniature baking?
It's when you make a little tiny cake the size of a quarter.
That's not a cake.
It's a little tiny baby cake. And they bake it in a little tiny oven.
No, they don't.
One of the rules.
No, they don't.
It is.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. It's on there. You can
they use a little pizza thing, like a little pizza thing to put the cake in?
They might use a little pizza slide.
Yeah, I want to see that, yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Well, so I brought some clips of some of my favorites to share it with you. This first reality competition show we're going to be looking at is, of course, my personal favorite, Canada's Worst Driver.
Yeah.
And I'm going to introduce you to my favorite all-time character.
Tell them about the host first so I know the show.
Okay, yeah. To set up the premise of the show, Canada's Worst Driver is truly unique in the world of reality competition shows. In that, they have assembled a group of people who are very bad drivers. And in every episode, they will eliminate the best driver. So at the very end, the person who is left last does not win a prize. They are given a trophy and declared the worst driver in all of Canada. And are often publicly shamed into giving up their license. Although occasionally some of them will go to driving school and improve, which you really love to see. You find that out in season 9, All Stars. But this is season 2. This is season 2, episode 1.
Oh, early in the run.
Yes, and early on, they introduce my favorite character of all time on any reality competition show.
Really?
Yes, this is Michael. Michael is a engineer and landlord. I believe he's from, well, they'll say where he's from. I want to say Alberta, if I remember correctly.
I was going to say either Florida or Brooklyn.
No, he's from Canada.
Oh, I know, but it was a little, I'm Jewish. I'm allowed to say that.
Fair enough. So Michael is he's a one of a kind. He's a kind of dude they don't make anymore.
We're going in circles.
Michael, on the other hand, is using the map we gave him to find a better map store.
Michael.
Looking for a map of the local area.
Besides having good forethought, one thing Michael can boast about as a driver is his tenacity. The man just doesn't quit.
Took me 9 times to get my license.
Good driving requires
So that's our boy.
First of all, he looks a little like Van Morrison to me.
Okay, that's a very nice thing to say about Michael.
And second of all, it took me, and I'm not like stupid. I may come across as stupid. I'm not stupid. It took me 3 times to get my license.
All right, it took Michael 9 times.
I know, and I thought I was just saying like that's pretty bad, but that's 3 times as many. It's awful.
And here's the thing, Michael is very smart. He will tell you just how smart he is.
Does he love brown-eyed girls?
Who doesn't?
Van Morrison does too.
9 times to get my license.
good driving requires making constant decisions. But Michael's mind does not like work.
His driving gloves.
Oh my God, that's what those are?
Those are driving gloves. Those are to
make
make him a better driver. They put him into driving mode.
That's kind of adorable that he thinks that might help.
It's kind of like over the top when he puts his cap on backwards.
Oh, yeah.
That's Michael putting on his driving gloves.
Gotcha.
Working on the fly.
When Michael's setting up for doing a task, he sets himself a mental checklist.
That's Michael's nominator. Michael's best friend.
Wait, so his best friend went to the show and goes, hey, my friend is the worst fucking driver in the whole fucking country. Is that what she did to him?
That's a him. And he did do that to his best friend, Michael, because he's such a bad driver that he is worried for his safety.
He's pretty. I stand by it.
Enter car, put on seatbelt, turn key, 3/4 turn, release.
That's Eric.
Oh,
yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah, no, he's listen, I don't know what I saw, but it was like a little bit of Gwen Stefani.
No, you can say that you saw the beauty in Eric.
Oh no, I think
he's a beautiful friend to Michael.
Oh, I find the beauty in Eric, absolutely.
When Michael comes back for All Stars, spoiler, Eric's wife comes in his place because Eric was having some health issues, and Eric's wife is so mean to Michael.
Because she probably hates him.
She gets into a car with him and she instantly starts having a panic attack, and then he'll just drive into a wall every time. It's very intense. We got to get back to watching this guy fucking drive.
This is how methodical the checklist is.
When he parallel parks, Michael makes a proper checklist, but he can't follow it.
I just bumped into their van.
I just bumped into their van.
Are these real other people's cars?
Yes, this is just filming him out on the street. This is his pre-tape.
So he's damaging other people's cars during the show.
Well, this is before the show even started.
But they're filming. I mean,
they are. I guess it is technically part of the show, but they haven't started training him yet. But they do have him on tape bumping into other people's cars. I think you are allowed to lightly touch them. I think that is legal. They explain that in one episode.
If that dude hit my car like that, I'd shoot out of the store.
Understandable. You definitely want to at least have him stay there while you took a look at the front of your car.
Exactly.
I do not like backing up. I'm not very good at it.
He's just not very good at it.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, that's the best job I can do.
Look at these two friends. Look how wonderful they are.
Are they on even footing? Is one of them a giant or is one of them short?
Michael is really quite large.
Okay.
Eric is standing off of the curb into the street.
Yeah, but there's a 2-foot difference.
No, Michael is a very large guy. He is a classic type of nerd that you don't see anymore.
Do you think he's ever killed like a 10-year-old blonde girl by accident?
No, I think he's no, that's not the type of guy he
is. I'm just saying because he's very big and he might not know.
No, he's very big and powerful.
You got to know your own strength sometimes, and he obviously doesn't have good hand-eye coordination. So.
No, I would not say that he has great motor control. When I'm talking about motor cars, folks, motor control.
Very good.
Far too much space.
Michael's most dizzying habit behind the wheel is one he can't explain.
Michael in tunnels is very unique and very strange.
The long tunnel near Michael's home in Horseshoe Bay always
He lives in Horseshoe Bay.
leaves him breathless.
Okay, big.
When I go through a tunnel, I have to hold my breath because I can't convince myself to breathe.
This is the guy that you're dealing with here. That is Michael in a nutshell.
Okay. So he holds his breath in tunnels because I don't understand why. It's not that he has a superstition, it's that he's afraid to breathe.
It's because he cannot convince his body to breathe.
Oh, so it's a physiological, his body won't breathe. He's not holding his breath.
Simply will not breathe.
So he's not holding his breath, he's
I am
dying.
trying with all of my might to make my body breathe.
So he's
but
dying.
he will not.
Is he not?
This is a man that needs therapy.
No, he just needs like a live-in helper or like a group home.
Still there?
See, that's one of the things about Canada's Worst Driver is that every season will have archetypes in their cast, right? And one of the archetypes that comes back every season, who is almost always the best character, is a character that I like to call brain problems. Is a character that, because of something with their brain, that's why they're not a good driver.
But doesn't that make
it's
it
not
unfair?
that they speed, it's not that they're inattentive, it's that there is something like they are neurodivergent in some way that makes them not able to drive well.
But doesn't that make the game show part of it unfair? Because if you have someone who's that divergent, doesn't that give him an advantage in driving badly? And that is the goal.
I mean, the goal is not to drive badly.
No, but that's how you advance to the next episode. This guy could try all he wants. He's not going to be able to fucking drive.
No, he is always a contender, Michael. The brain problems is always a contender every season to get the crown. They don't always get them.
Is Michael the funniest brain problems archetype?
No, but Michael is my favorite.
Okay.
Because he reminds me of the type of guy that I would see at like a local science fiction convention in the mid-90s. This type of guy just doesn't exist anymore. It's like he's frozen in amber. And admittedly, this was made like, I don't know, 20 years ago.
Yeah, but you're talking about earlier than that.
Yeah, but no, this guy is from before even that. He was probably he must have been the tail end of these guys, probably because he's in Canada. Kevin Smith changed all these guys.
Really?
Now if there was a Michael now, he would be wearing a hockey jersey.
Oh, gross.
That has like Darth Vader on it.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be a real hockey jersey. Darth Vader?
Yeah, it has Darth Vader's face on the front. That's the patch. And on the back, it says Vader. 69.
Yeah. Oh, 69? Okay, he's going all the way with it.
I mean, honestly.
You don't know a Sith number, Shibble?
Honestly, Ethan, you always say you're going to buy me something.
I would love to buy you something.
Buy me a Darth Vader hockey jersey.
Fucking done. What size?
That says a medium.
All right, Vader 60. If I can get
on the back it says Vader either 69 or 420 or 69/420.
Okay, but if they won't do for certain reasons, these sometimes won't do the weed reference or the,
Yeah, if it has to be one or the other, that's
no,
fine.
no, they're both not working. I'm saying, what if I have to pick a number that is not?
If none of that works, then no deal. Then I'm not even interested. They lost a customer.
You wouldn't want a Vader one with a different number?
No, then
with
it's
your
not
age?
even worth it. No.
I don't know what to say to that.
If I can't get the 69 or the 420, I don't want it.
Oh, I have it. 77, the year Star Wars came out.
No. All right, let's get back to Michael.
I'm so excited about your jersey.
Still there? Okay. Don't black out.
Don't black out. All right, let's jump ahead to when he's running the obstacle course.
He doesn't drive it like the other people. They let him run through it.
No. I'm sorry. When he is driving the obstacle.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that'd be funny to let this big dude run through the obstacle course like a truck. And at the end, there's a little blonde girl. I just want to comb her hair. That was kind of Canadian, though.
That wasn't bad.
Thank you.
Did I miss him? God, where is he? I know you're in here, Michael.
I'm here.
I know you run this damn obstacle course.
I do.
Yeah, of course I run the obstacle course. It'd be foolish of me not to. You're right.
Wait, so he talks like a dungeon master?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
In that he is almost definitely a dungeon master.
Else on the road.
Well, it does.
Michael's next. Michael was also adversely affected by Sean.
Tell me about the scariest part of your drive.
I'd say it was when we got passed by the fellow with the license plate Speed.
Does it for an instant make you a worse driver?
I think it would make almost anyone a worse driver simply because you have to divert attention to worry about whether or not this lunatic is going to plow into you.
That's Michael right there, baby. That's 100% Michael. That's what I wanted to show everybody.
I think he's adorable and I love him.
He's fantastic. Check out Canada's Worst Driver Season 2 for more Michael. But I've got lots more of great reality shows.
So if you're the producer of Canada's Worst Driver, right?
Oh, I wish.
That would be the life. When you see Michael come through and you see what he does, you don't spin it off. You don't have another like a Big Brother house where you put all the drivers in together and they have to drive around with each other.
I mean, they brought him back for All Stars. That's as close as they got.
Yeah, but he's
that was one of but he is gold. He is television gold.
That's why I could watch him full episode of him.
He is great. Thank God he was in 2 seasons. They should bring him back for a third. They should make another.
He should host the show.
That driving was abominable. Okay, this is from a show called Steampunk'd. This is where they got steampunks on and they did steampunk.
What?
And whoever did
is like gears and trains.
Yeah, and like if I had a rocket ship that was made out of brass and wood
and like industrial art.
Yeah. I'm sure the aesthetic will explain itself. As we see, I believe this will introduce us to the contestants of Steampunk.
Is Michael on this too?
God, I wish.
I'm trying to make how would he talk?
Look at GSM's.
Well, I certainly believe that mine is the most steampunk of the rooms. What do you mean? Blathering blatherskites.
Original new series, Steampunk'd.
These 10 designers will compete to turn an ordinary home into a steampunk masterpiece.
Those are our contestants.
Why do they have to be like half? They're like Hugo. They're like half robot.
I want to go through these people really quick.
Sure. Introduce me.
These 10 designers.
All right. So we had
Umbrella Lady.
We had Umbrella Lady. Now we've got Gauntlets and the Key. They call them Gauntlets and the Key.
Will compete to turn it.
You've got Cyber Arm. Goggles.
Let's each come up with a name. Ready? Go.
Ryan.
No.
That's a fucking Ryan if I ever saw one.
It is a Ryan. I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm gonna call him Sir Goggles.
Okay, Sir Goggles. Okay, fans, we'll know he's Ryan.
An ordinary home.
Oh, I missed. We had Suspenders Guy. Now we have Suspenders Gal with Mohawk. We've got Mr. Glasses.
What, are those glasses? Are those the glasses that flip up?
No, he has an extra lens that's a magnifying lens that will flip back and forth. Like a jeweler's loop. It's very steampunk.
In case anyone ever finds like a coin they think might be valuable, he just flips that
or
down.
If he needs to really put the final touches on his steampunk.
Right, I understand. They like the steampunk things. I don't know.
You don't understand how much.
Steampunk.
Okay, you had Elf with big boobs.
Yes.
You've got lady that wants to kiss. You've got another lady with some bazooms.
I would think of her as medieval fair, steampunk medieval fair.
You know who she reminds me of? The lady from Abbott Elementary.
I've never seen that.
It's good. You should check it out.
Really? I heard that it wasn't so funny. All right, I'll try it.
Masterpiece.
And there was Bald Man. I steamrolled past Bald Man.
That's Pocket Watch guy.
It's a game of blood,
There's our host, Eyelashes.
sweat, and gears. Each week, 10 talented makers will push the boundaries of steampunk design.
All right. So every week they're going to have to make something steampunk. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Some will be praised for their creativity, while others will watch their dreams disappear. Hello, makers. I'm Jeannie Mai.
Why are they called makers?
Because they make things.
But that's what a designer does. They make things.
No, designers design things.
Okay, I apologize.
You can tell. You know how you can keep track of that? It's the root words.
Oh, I see.
It's the root words.
Design, make. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's right there in the etymology.
It's not the ER at the end.
No, that part that connotes one that does.
Oh, understood.
Each week, you will be divided into 2 teams to build a room, but only one will be placed in our manor.
So they're building a big old steampunk manor, room by room. They have to design steampunk rooms.
All right.
The 2 best makers will be named captains for the following week, and one of the makers from the losing team will be sent home.
What I'm looking for in these makers.
You want to play a game?
There's our judge, Kato. Yes.
No, it was going to be me.
Were you going to be mean to Kato?
No, I didn't see Kato. Kato looks very muscular.
Kato looks like she takes care of herself.
Yeah, she looks like she's in the gym. Good for you,
It's probably
Kato.
because she's a maker. She's out there making things.
Carrying around steampunk stuff.
Yeah, like a big gear. Or like one of those brass diving helmets.
A gauntlet, an extra lens.
Yeah, all that kind of great stuff.
Become an ambassador for the steampunk community.
And that's the interesting thing about this show. Most of these shows I find are sort of ambassadors for their community. I think that's one of the more interesting things about reality competition shows when they're in like a niche. But this is the one where they did a really bad job making them likable.
Oh, they're not likable?
No, like you're just like, or at least they never sold me on the steampunk aesthetic. It never looked good.
Why in the fuck would you watch this show if you were never sold on the steampunk aesthetic? You're insane.
Because it was really funny to me. Like, let's take a look at.
You watch the steampunk show and you don't like the steampunk aesthetic, and then you complain about it.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
Yeah, I sure do.
Is going to win this design competition.
I mean, they're set up to fail. It's just a funny premise. They're like, hey guys, why don't you make something really ugly and stupid?
and then they do.
You. And they say, well, your stupid, ugly thing was better. You did a better job making your thing.
Actually, mine would be the one that would be chosen by the judges.
I'm sorry, Michael. That's just not the case.
Brain roll right over you. Let's make a plan first.
Not yet.
All right.
Oh, you see, personality has obviously become very big.
Got
and there's
clashes.
only one winner. So that's Steampunk'd. Lots of fun. Lots of great characters on that one.
I would love never to spend time with anyone who's on that show or reminds me of someone on that show. While Michael, on the other hand, I would love to live with me.
Well, okay. If you didn't like that, you're not going to like this.
Okay. I'm ready.
No, there's another show that was called Skinwars. It was hosted by Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
All right.
And one of the judges was RuPaul.
Oh, I love RuPaul.
And it was a body painting competition.
Cool.
And when I talk about bad ambassadors for the community, season 1 had some of the least likable people I have ever seen on television.
Shibs, we need to do shoot-off series of videos on each episode of these shows.
I would love to do a complete watch through on the Patreon of Skinwars. But
poor people on YouTube are going, why? Why not here?
No, because that one's going to be behind the paywall, baby.
Oh, okay.
Now, one of the contestants on Skinwars is this guy right here. His name is Gear.
He doesn't look like a douche.
His name is Gear Duran.
No, it's not.
And at one point, there was a challenge where they had to do a painting inspired by the symbol of the yin and yang.
It should have been a swastika. That'd been a funnier competition.
No, yeah. I wonder why they didn't do that. Great suggestion. We'll put that one on the board. So there, Rebecca Romaine Stamos is like, is anybody here familiar with the symbol, the yin and yang? And Gear said, very much so.
He has ancient knowledge.
And he basically looks like a character from Final Fantasy VII. This is a reel of him.
Oh.
You gonna do this, Johnny? Allow myself to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Gearbox. G-E-A-R. Here, okay? My real name's Lawrence, but no one calls me Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence.
Nobody calls me Lawrence.
Oh, yeah?
I'm Gear.
Watch me, Lawrence.
I'm a full-time artist. I paint bikes, cars, and bodies. I specialize in dark sci-fi and surreal fantasy.
So there you go. Dark sci-fi and surreal fantasy.
Who does that, Lawrence?
No, it's me. It's Gear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My biggest weakness as a painter? No, screw that. I got no weaknesses. Next.
I was about to say, let's guess. I was going to say, there's only one of me to go around, but I got it wrong.
Yeah.
What body painting means to me, it's like an energy exchange.
Yeah. He's very sincere about this. This is not an act.
No. This guy's a douche.
No, he is like, he wakes up like this.
Not only is you're just painting the canvas, but you're interacting with the canvas. There's so many talented people here. It's such a hard thing to like be in a competition.
Now, keep in mind, this is probably 10 years old. I have no idea what Gear Duran is like today. But he was at one point like this. And he's very nice. You know, the other painters seem to have nothing but good things to say about him, as opposed to his competitor, Dutch, who also looks like he's from Final Fantasy VII.
But we don't like Dutch. We do like Gear.
Yeah, no, Dutch looks like a character that you would swap out of your party early on because his abilities don't level well.
Do you know what the name Dutch makes me think of? It makes me picture Johnny Barnes from Karate Kid.
No, it makes me think of Predator.
Oh, because Dutch. Yeah, no, I was just thinking like, yes, Sensei, I'm gonna break him. You know, that guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah,
good old Dutch.
Competition with people that you genuinely like. Look at that cute smile. Don't let that deceive you. It looks all nice and pretty and innocent, but no, she's
up.
Yeah, no, he's just having fun. He's just,
people should have fun with less talking.
It's true. That's been my vibe for the last several days.
She's definitely bringing some heat. It's gonna be pretty intense. Okay.
Oh, it's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, breaking a tooth on some beer. You are probably at least 30.
I got it.
Oh, middle finger.
Walking around with his hair like Goku.
I don't know who Goku is.
Well, R.I.P. Akira Toriyama passed away recently. Here's another one for you.
Wait, is that a cartoon?
No, the creator of Dragon Ball Z passed away recently.
Oh, I thought you meant Goku died. I was like,
no, Goku, thank God, is still doing just fine.
Thank God.
It's getting kind of late, so I'm going to do this last one here. This is from a show called Release the Hounds.
If they let dogs go after a person, I will lose it.
No.
Shibble, do they set dogs on people?
Let's find out.
Shit.
Here comes Hodge. He sounds so freaked out.
He sounds really freaked out, man.
Why is he in the tree? Why isn't he on the ground?
Why wouldn't the host be down there? Maybe
if it's so safe, he sounds really freaked out.
Yeah, he sounds pretty freaked out.
Yeah, he's scared.
Come on, Hodge.
Oh my God. There we go.
How do you think he's going to do? Keep in mind,
I don't know what the show's about. I'm hoping to God that it's not really they're going to set dogs on a human.
Well,
Is it how far you can get away from them?
Here's what this show is. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want
No,
to
let's see.
Arch, can you hear me? It's Reg.
It's Reg. Reg is the host.
Oh, okay. He looks scared.
He's the presenter.
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear ya?
If you turn to your right-hand side, you'll see a box.
There's a dog in it.
Tell me what you found.
£3,000 with 5 meters written on.
5 meters. He gets the money if he doesn't get killed by the dogs.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
What if they bite his face?
Arch, that £3,000 can find its way into your backpack right now. But you've got to make a choice. You can double your money if you forfeit 5 meters.
I hope one kills him. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. So he gets to start a certain distance ahead of the Hounds. But if he gives up 5 meters of that distance.
What did he have to start? 10?
I don't know if they've said yet.
They did say. I just don't remember. I think 5 or 10.
5 meters back.
All right, he's got about that point.
No, I think I've already got a really bad start already. I think I'll just stick with this 3,000.
Nice
see where we
clip.
go.
Yeah, smart play. Smart play.
You picked the clip where the guy didn't get chased by the dogs?
No, he's still going to get chased. He's not going to give himself a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. He's like,
for extra
I'll
money.
beat the hunting dogs in a race if I have an extra 5 meters.
Yeah, he thinks he's going to be good.
Or should I? I don't know what to do.
Oh, maybe.
£6,000 a lot of money.
Quick!
5 meters.
They gave you money.
Yeah, he gets 3,000 if he runs from where he's at, but he'll get 6,000 if he takes it back.
No, you
5
run
meters.
from where you're fucking at, or you don't run at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you want every inch.
I think I might just stick with the £3,000.
You don't sound sure. Is that your final decision?
You sound scared.
Yeah, final decision. I'll stick with the 3,000.
All right, Hodge. Well, that money's going to have to go right back in the box. And prepare yourself.
Smart play, smart play.
I think the dogs should come pop out of weird places. Like I think there should be like a little like a punji trap, and a dog should come out of that. Like I don't think he should be expecting the dogs, but that's just what I think.
Well, we'll see. You still haven't seen what they're presenting. We'll see.
You're
that
right.
could be what even happens.
You're right. Maybe yeah, that's true. A punji trap. Yes.
Yeah, he could fall into spikes and die.
No. I'm saying. Let's see.
So this is it. Hodge now has a run with a 55-meter head start.
All right, 55-meter head
Oh.
start.
I thought 5 meters. 55 meters.
Yeah, so if he had dropped it back to 50, he would have gotten an extra $3,000.
Why the fuck didn't he?
Well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe he'll be wishing he did.
How far do you have to run with that head start?
I think 100 meters.
Oh, fuck that. This is going to be bloody. Let's see this.
No pressure, Hodge.
You better lace up.
Here come the dogs.
Oh, my God.
Here come the dogs.
But he means it. It's not
I'm
a saying.
Here come the dogs. No, he's not speaking metaphorically. Here come the dogs.
I was not expecting actual dogs to be a part of this challenge that I'm taking.
Sorry, Michael. It's a good thing you didn't take those 5 meters.
I want those 5
Don't
meters
look
back.
back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back.
Don't look back.
Fuck.
You got to be kidding me. He runs like my daughter. Oh my God, they're tearing him apart. Are they killing him? What country is this? It sounded UK.
This is British.
They
No,
can't let him die. They can't kill him.
The dogs are just trained to attack the red backpack. And he's wearing that leather jacket.
That didn't look like they were just. There was some stray bites. There was no way they just attacked.
They did in season 2. They moved filming to Yugoslavia.
Okay, that's where you're allowed to feed people to animals.
Oh, for sure. So that's Release the Hounds.
Okay, love that show. I don't know how many episodes I can watch. It's like,
it's not one that you want to binge watch. That's
Is
for
it
sure.
always funny? Like, do they always go down in a different way? And like, it's like impressive how the dogs take them down.
I'll say the other half of the show is them doing like very detailed haunted house trial stuff. That's like really well done.
But why would that be part of the show?
Because the show's all about like getting your adrenaline going. It's a scare show. It's like
it's not called Release the Hounds.
It is called Release the Hounds.
Well, then
because that's the main attraction. But you can't just have a show that's just people getting chased by dogs.
Okay.
They don't anyway. They had a different show where that was like the highlight of the show. That was the part that you get excited for. But the other half of the show is pretty good. I think you'd like it, actually.
I enjoyed the dog part. Yeah, by the way, that dude was no athlete.
No, he was smart to not take those 5 meters.
He should have given the money back and asked for 20 more meters.
Yeah. What if I just don't get any money already? Can I just go?
It seems like a heart. I mean, animals are animals. I mean, like, it doesn't take much for them to move and hit your neck.
No, if you accidentally kick one of them or something.
Yeah.
Well,
oh, God.
Well, that was This Is Normal. And that was just a reality show sampler. And I'll have more reality show content.
Good.
But thank you for checking it out. Thank you for liking and subscribing or leaving a comment or hitting that bell icon so you can keep up with any stuff that we upload. If you want to check out some more reality competition shows with me and Ethan, it ought to be fun.
You know what's crazy? We don't even want to be, but we're so adorable. We are going to be incredibly big YouTubers, and like we're not prepared for that. But it's going to be you that gets it, and it's going to be so fun for you guys that are watching now because you're going to be like, I remember when they were just talking about the guys getting eaten by the dogs, and then we'll be streaming and doing Manosphere stuff, and you'll be so proud.
You'll be so proud when you see me doing Manosphere stuff.
I want a trad wife.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time.